Hi everyone, I'm Hallie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a new Digi-Kit that I've created based on the leaf of the autumnal fall Digi-Kit that I did before. But this one is all in black and white, and it is a means of creating your own eco-printing without all the foraging for leaves and boiling and rusty bolts and whatnot. So if you kind of like to get messy but not too messy, here we go. This is the kit. So it prints it's all in black and white, and you'll see why in a minute. But let me just run through a few of the pages. So we have this big giant leaf, and then we have this one. We have just all different kinds of sizes of leaves. And then this one. And now let me show you what the results are with some of the other pages. So what I did was, first of all, I printed this on really sturdy 32-pound laser printer paper. You can do it on the 20-pound, but if you're going to be dipping, you can't really keep repeating wetting the paper. And so you'll see why in a minute. So this is what I did. So I wet this, I dipped it in water just like you would with tea staining, and then I put this on top of it. So, and you'll see, you've got to smooth it out. I wasn't all that careful because I got some air bubbles there, but that's okay. Oh, wait, I got to show you what the back looks like. That's what the back of it looks like. So there's that one. And then this was the transfer I did. And then there's the back of that one, though. How cool is that? And then I did another one. So you can see the variations in color and transfer. Also, it makes a difference how long you leave it. So you can dip, lay, and walk away, or you can put it down and leave it for a bit. It also matters how much water you use. You don't have to dip it into a tray of water. You could use a watercolor brush. That would work as well. So let me show you some of the other ones. So here's this one. And again, it prints out black and white. There's the back with the transfer. And then there's the image transfer that I did with that. Again, lovely little air bubble. There's the back of that. This is another page. There's the back. So it's really cool. So what's great about these is if you print on sturdy paper, then you can reuse these until no ink will transfer. And so you can do them several times. So there's one. And then there's the back. I stacked some of them, and so this is another one where I just put it on top of another one, so there was some transfer on there. So you don't have to just do them individually. This one I sort of designed as a journal page, so you could fold it like that. And there's the back. Oh wait, I think this was the original, and then the other one was the transfer. Here we go. Just really lovely transfer. And then there's that one, the back, and then this is the imprint that I did with that one. And there's the back. You can tell I had laid this on top of another one. And then here's this one, transfer. And then this is, I thought this was just a really cool effect. And so I've also included some background pages for people who like lines. So there's that. And then there's the back, really cool. And then this is my perfectly imperfect transfer that I did. And then, let me see, that's what the back looks like. This one was, there's the back. And then not a lot of leaves down there, but that's okay. And then there's the back. Now these are ones that I put paper in between some of, or just on top of ones that were already wet. And so it had some really interesting transfer here in a sort of pinky peachy color. Here's another one. And there's the back. And then here's another one. You can tell this one had lines. So now I want to show you something else I did with the large leaf, and you could do this with any of the leaves. I colored this first with watercolor pencils, and then I went with a brush and water. So what's really great about this technique is all you need is water. Just water, and not even a tray. You can use a brush if you want. So that's what I did. So there's that. The other thing I did was I took this sheet and I cut a couple leaves just to test it out and see if I could just do it randomly, and I did. So here's these two, and then I had one here, and it was really, you can see it was really wet and soupy, and I lifted it up, and so it sort of smeared. And then I thought, oh, I wonder what happens if I go like that. And you know, that's one of the things about creativity, is if you just go, oh, I wonder what would happen if I do such and such, and there you go. So there's that. And right before I started filming, I thought, well, you know, a lot of eco printing gets done on watercolor paper, so let's just see what happens if we do it on watercolor paper. So I haven't lifted this up yet, and it's probably been about 10 minutes or so, but there we go. So, and the longer you leave it lying on the paper, of course, the deeper the imprint, as well as the more porous the paper or thinner, like if you use 20-pound copy paper versus, you know, this stuff, you can reuse the images longer or more often, and you can and it doesn't take as fast to imprint onto the actual paper. So there's that. Now I want to show a preview of my next kit, because this was sort of born out of doing a regular botanical, and I thought, well, there's just too much going on with this leaf kit. This needs to be, you know, solo. So that's what it is. But let me show you what I did with that's coming up. So this is part of the Botanical Eco Print Transfer Kit that'll be coming up next. And so what I did with this was, this is one of the prints, but then while it was wet, I took some watercolor and just dropped the color on. You know how like eco printing will have blotches of color. So that's what I did with that. And then there's the back. So even so, you have just this lovely transfer there. This is another one. And there's the back. This one, so with the botanical kit, what I've done is I have a couple pages where you can fussy cut, and it's not terribly fussy with the fussy cutting. You just sort of, you know, cut them out. But then you can put them, you can make your own eco printing however you want to do it. And I will show you some of those. So that's what they look like. So you just cut around and then put them down, and that's got some lovely transfer there. And this is one, and there's the back of that, and that's what it looks like. So that's coming up. That's not part of the leaf kit. That's just the next part. And then I think what I'll do is I'll have a tutorial maybe, which will be more in-depth. But until that time, I think that's it. I'll have a link down below to my Etsy shop for the leaf kit, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!